Trash. It's a big problem in space, and we need creative solutions. But luckily, Anglia, you were up to the challenge. Thank you for your thousands of submissions to our Space Sustainability Challenge. We showed your projects to our expert, Dr. Danielle Wood, the director of the Space-Enabled Research Program here at MIT's Media Lab.
Here are her responses to a few of your projects.
Hello, Anglia students. It's been such a great journey to join you on this year of asking how will the space environment be a safe and wonderful place for us to send our inventions, our robots, and other humans. Thank you for the work that you've done and sharing your ideas for how to make sure that in the future, we can all continue to benefit from space. Congratulations.
Brihann from Oak Ridge International School Bhaupali created a multi-robot solution to help clean up space debris.
We are going to route this and divert it outside our solar system.
Thank you, Brihann, for providing your ideas for how to collect space junk or trash that's left over from human activities in space. I think it was very creative that you thought about how you would identify where the trash would be, how you could store it safely, and then how you could take it somewhere that would be safe. Now we have to ask a question. In the future, where will humans want to live? Will it be only on Earth? Will it also be on the moon, perhaps on Mars, maybe even on an asteroid that's orbiting the sun? So the question we have to ask is, what's the best thing to do with the trash we find in space? If we send it somewhere else, we might actually find ourselves finding it later when we arrive at that new destination.
Taehyun from the British International School Hanoi created a beautiful stop-motion animation for her solution.
Thank you so much, Taehyun, for providing your beautiful creation to communicate a way to help clean up space from debris. One interesting thing about your video is that no matter what language someone speaks, they could understand the message you were sharing. Also, I noticed the technical details of your design. You included a few examples of the kinds of tools people are asking whether they would be helpful for cleaning space debris, like nets or lasers. So excellent job identifying examples of technologies we can use and finding a creative way to communicate it so people from different backgrounds and even different languages can understand. Congratulations.
Laura from Collège Champité Puyi thoughtfully proposed a committee of 10 people that would make sure that all inventions sent to space were sustainable and practical.
Hello, Laura. It was great to read your description of the committee we need to help ensure future space sustainability. You noticed in doing this work that there are many different kinds of skills required to bring together a solution or a way to manage space debris. You identified roles for scientists, engineers, communicators, designers. This is a wonderful idea, and it's what I also try to do in my work. I currently work at the MIT Media Lab, and we always say we need to bring together engineering, science, art, and design in our work. So I think your ideas were very interesting, and I hope you'll continue to consider them and help us design the future committees and organizations that will help ensure space sustainability.
That about wraps it up for our Space Sustainability Challenge. But here are a few final thoughts from our expert, Dr. Wood.
Anglia students, I am so proud to collaborate with you, and I want to leave you with this encouragement. Let's keep working together because this problem of addressing space debris is still continuing to get worse. But I'm so excited because people like you are getting ready and building the tools you need to make sure that your children and their children enjoy space just the way we enjoy places of global heritage, places that are so special that we celebrate them and make sure they can be shared for generations to come. I think our wonderful access to space is very similar. In fact, the United Nations also says so in a treaty called the Outer Space Treaty, that space is the heritage of all humankind. So let's continue to work together and create important solutions both for a sustainable space environment and to protect our environment on Earth, and to make sure that people on Earth have everything they need economically and for their education and their families in the future. Thank you.